Good morning, it's 11:11, make a wish. So I've spent the first few hours of today, actually the first nearly 3 hours of today, sitting in front of Final Cut Pro. I got yesterday's vlog done. I did the sway bar end link DIY and the alternator DIY. Cut a ton of stuff out, smoothed them over. I didn't feel great after the filming that there was too much of this, not enough of that, not a good explanation. Came out pretty well. I'm happy with that. I also have the front wishbone DIY and the oxygen sensor DIY. So there's 4 pending for the E60. None of those are completely ready because I need the little clip that shows that ECS jack pad adapter with the block on top, because I told them I'd advertise it for us at the discounted rate. There's full transparency on that. So I can't do that until we can put the wheels on the car so I can lower it and show the little adapter. And I can't put the wheels on the car until the rotors and the brakes are done. And I can't do that until I have the parts. And the parts are supposed to be here today. Now every other FedEx package that we've gotten delivers between 11 and 1. It's 11:15 or so. So I'm kind of just going to hang out here and wait for that. Hopefully the rotors show up and then I'll have all the parts. I'll take them up there and do that today. And the obligatory door open clip reveals that there are not yet any packages. It is another beautiful day, if we can even see out from around these palm leaves here. 71, it's colder inside than outside actually by 4 degrees. So I suppose I might as well open up the windows and enjoy this. Doesn't feel like January. Back in Ohio, there's a couple days where the high temperatures are in the negatives. There's wind chills of about -15. And they got 16 inches of snow last weekend. So I do not miss absolutely any of that. I don't know if I mentioned, but our hearing is scheduled for January 31st with the city of Escondido. So should we get out of that and become approved for what they call a conditional use permit, that will fill out the OL62 form regarding zoning, which will then permit us to get a vehicle dismantler's license, which will then allow us to buy vehicles at auction without having to pay a broker exorbitant fees to broker the transaction for us. Okay, it made it right on time. Look at that, it's 6 minutes till noon. I'm gonna open this up, make sure they've got the right rotors and set screws, and then head up to Escondido and get cooking. It's 80 degrees, and for some reason I'm still wearing jeans. I don't know why. I kind of put the shorts in my other closet thinking I wouldn't need them in January. Forget that it's 80 degrees in January. What the hell?
Alright.
That's now 2 days in a row of finding 355s in the wild. That one I think I've seen once before in the same spot. That was right across from La Valencia Hotel on Prospect Street in La Jolla. Black F1 Spider, red interior, red wheels. All the badges were swapped out for, instead of the yellow background on the Ferrari badge, it was a carbon fiber rectangle with a chrome horse on it. That way on the hood. The wheels, I don't know if it had fender things. I've only seen that car at night. But we went to Duke's for dinner. Duke's was fantastic. I was up in Escondido today at the shop for over 6 hours working on the brake pads and rotors. And if I weren't doing a DIY, and my dad did not care about the cleanliness of the calipers and the caliper carriers and the underbody trays and all this crap that he's spending hours polishing, it would have been a lot quicker. But seeing that everything had to be degreased, cleaned with brake clean, I mean, I spent several minutes on each bolt cleaning the grease out from the washers on the head of the bolt and cleaning the threads with a wire brush. And it's the best quality brake job I've ever done for sure. And it looks fantastic, but it took forever. So I got all 4 rotors on, the 4 pads done, all the hardware and wear sensors. There's 3 wear sensors. At that point, why they just don't do all 4, I don't know. But it's got all the wear sensors done, full brake job. Cleaned up the shop, brought some more tools up there from here, making progress. Tomorrow, the bumper goes back on. We already got it up there. He brought it up in the F10, so the bumper's up there. Bumper goes in, wheels go on, headlights go back together, underbody tray go back together, new fender liner. It's probably going to be another full afternoon tomorrow of reassembly. At that point, it will be drivable. The only job we will not have done will be the fuel pump and fuel filter. It's taken about 3 weeks to get that stuff from Ohio, so from ECS in Ohio. So we'll get to that next week, but that's where we are right now. Cars and coffee tomorrow. I'll finish up the E60. Today was gorgeous. Tomorrow's going to be gorgeous. It's -5 in Ohio. I don't miss it. I wish I could make all my friends just instantly show up here, because that would be very cool. But in the meantime, I'm going to go get some sleep, finish the laundry here, get to bed. We'll talk tomorrow, Saturday. Good night.